In this video, I will show you how to make chickpea curry, also known as chole. For this, I am taking 6 cups of chickpea, which I am going to soak it for overnight in water. For ingredients, we need 1 onion, 2 to 3 green chilies, 3 to 4 garlic cloves, 15 to 20 gram of ginger, which I already finely chopped. And we need the spices, which is salt to taste, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 2 teaspoon of chana masala, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, half teaspoon of red chili powder. For dry ingredients, we need 2 teaspoon of fenugreek leaves, also known as kasuri methi, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1 to 2 bay leaves, 1 crushed black cardamom, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, small cinnamon stick. Also need 2 bags of black tea, which I am going to add water and make a black tea out of it and leave on the side. Then take a pressure cooker, add 4 tablespoons of oil into it. Then add all the dry ingredients. Saute them a little bit. Once it starts sizzling, add ginger and garlic. Saute them for a minute. Then add onions. Saute them until light golden brown. Once onions are cooked, add all the spices. Now saute for another minute so that the spices are cooked with the onions. Then add green chilies. And almost half can of crushed tomatoes, which is around 4 serving spoons. Mix it well and cook until all the masala start boiling. So with the continuous stirring, I'm cooking all the masala. Once you have a bubbles in the masala, you mix it again and then you will see that the masala is cooked well. Then it's a time to add the washed chickpeas, which we soaked overnight. Mix the chickpeas with all the masala. Now add the black tea, which we made earlier. This will not only give the taste to chickpea curry, but also gives the good color to it. Mix well. Now I feel that the water is a little less, so I'm going to add a little bit of more water. So approximately for the thick gravy for the chickpeas, you need to add the equal amount of water. Once mixed well, cover the pressure cooker with the lid and let it cook on the high flame until it gives one whistle. After one whistle, I am going to change the flame to the medium and cook for another 25 minutes. After 25 minutes, switch off the gas flame and let it pressure release of its own. So it will take approximately 1 hour. After 1 hour, when we are opening the pressure cooker, it look like this. Mix it well. As our masala is cooked very well, that's why you see the oil floating on the gravy. So this means that your curry comes out very good. Then add some coriander leaves into it. And also finally the chana masala. You can get this chana masala from any Indian store. Mix it well. I am pressing my serving spoon against the wall of the pressure cooker to crush some chickpeas to thicken the curry, as well as to find out if my chickpeas are cooked very well. If you find that the chickpeas are not cooked and still need to give more pressure, then do so. So once the chickpeas are very soft, like it's while pressing it, it's very soft, then it means your chickpeas are cooked very well. And now I'm blending the gravy by crushing some chickpeas into the gravy. It will thicken the gravy as well as it blend in chickpeas well in the gravy. So once done, our chickpeas are ready to serve and is good to eat with the rice, naan or puri. Try this chickpea recipe at your home, which turns out very good, and let me know in the comment section how you like it. So if you like my recipes, please forward it to your friends and subscribe my channel and click the bell icon to get the updates of my videos.